Jarvis. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for joining us. Now, let me get this right. You played with Odell Beckham at LSU. So you had 2 All-Pro wide receivers. How many national championships did you win there? You didn't win any? Oh, that's hard to imagine, isn't it? With that kind of talent.
I guess it just happened that way.
I guess it did. Why'd you choose LSU?
My mom did. My mom did. You know, she got tired of people calling at all time of night recruiters. She got tired of coaches calling. And, you know, I'm a mama's boy and born and raised in Louisiana. And she wanted me to stay home.
All right.
So she told everybody to stop calling and pretty much made me sign for their 10.
Right. Coach Miles recruited moms, I imagine.
That's all they had.
That's it. You know, I went to Penn State, and so I wasn't sure where I was going to go. And Paterno ignored me and recruited my mother. He couldn't care less about it. That's true. And that's how the good coaches get. Because, you know, you get the mom and you get the kid. You get the young man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, without question. Surprised that you were chosen by the Miami Dolphins? Everybody thinks they know we're going to go. You know, because somebody shows interest in the combine or something. Were you surprised they picked you?
Not really. You know, I got a call from him at the end of day 1. And they verified both of my phone numbers. And the next day...
You want to make sure they're not calling some other land.
Right. And then, you know... I think when I got the call, it was more of a surprise, but you know, I'm excited to be here, man. I'm excited to be a part of this organization, the support, you know, from you guys, man. It's second to none.
It's been pretty exciting couple of years. You and Odell used to talk a lot about seeing this in the future. This is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to succeed. But has it surprised you? You both have had extraordinary success in a very short period of time.
I'm not surprised at all. I honestly, man, being a confident guy, you know, and a competitor, that's what drives me. You know, and for me, just coming into the NFL and me playing for the Miami Dolphins, I just wanted to change the standard of what a receiver is, what it looks like. You know what I mean? And I'm just starting the process, man. That's how it is. That's how it goes.
Yeah, the thing that you do so many things extraordinarily well, but the one thing that I especially appreciate is your abandonment on the field. There's no concern about your body, it seems. And, you know, look, I was one of those wide receivers that went, oh no, I'm not going in there. You know, I'm not doing that. But you don't care, it seems. And I'm wondering what the mindset is for that, because as another wide receiver, I just don't understand it. That's why I'm sitting in the broadcast booth here all pro. You know, that's
man, I'm a selfless guy, first of all, foremost. But you know, I'm a winner. And I'll do anything. You know, and if it means put my body on the line for, you know, my teammates, for you guys, I will. And I think that's what you see every Sunday when you watch me play. That's all it is, just passion, love for the game. You know, and that's how I've always played.
Well, it's obvious, and it's a lot of fun to watch. It's a joy to watch you on the field. Coach Case comes in. Tell us how it's changed. OTAs are you know, been going on. Tell us how that's changed, that process, and what he's like.
Man, just you know, I think he's one of the youngest NFL head coaches, right?
Mm-hmm.
That,
yeah, he is.
And it shows. You know, I can't say enough about the way that he's come in and just been an extraordinary teacher. You know, about this offense. You know, the guys that he worked with. You know, he's had guys come in and work with us personally, individually. You know, that's allowed us to, you know, find ways to get better. You know, on and off the field, in the film room, and I'm excited about him. I'm excited about the offense. Excited about the whole coaching staff that he brought in. You know, it's a competitive group, and that shows at practice.
Yeah, I just trash talk going on between the defensive coaches and you guys.
A little bit.
Coach Joseph, what is he talking about? I mean, does he get up in your face and talk? Because he's a defensive back guy.
Absolutely.
He thinks this guy's going to shut you down.
No chance.
But that's a fun process.
Yeah, it is. It is. You know, and you know, Coach Jefferson, the receiver coach. You know, him and the defensive guys are always going at it. You know, just a competitive nature, competitive atmosphere that we create here, and we want to just keep going.
Talking about Ryan Tannehill, if you would. Ryan has thrown for over 4,000 yards about the last 3 years or so. He seems to have an extraordinarily strong arm. We know how intelligent he is. He's another one who gives up his body a lot. He's not afraid to run with the football, scramble around. What is it that you think will separate him from what he has been over the past 4 years? What does he have to do this year? And why do you think he's got the ability to do it? He's got the tools now to do it. That'll make it a difference in what the team does on the field.
Man, I think it goes without saying that he's probably one of the toughest guys on the team. I watched him grow. I've grown with him. And having Coach Gaines be there and just kind of let him be him. I think that's allowed him to just play more freely, go out there and play with confidence. Guys like myself, Devontae Parker, Kenny Stills, and all the weapons that we've put around, Ryan, and to help this offense continue to grow and build off the success that he's had already. I think that's the crucial part, and that's what OTAs is for. Allowing us to work on that trust, work on that chemistry, and it should be a good exciting season.
I think this may be the most talented group of wide receivers the Dolphins have had since Duper and Clayton, Nat Moore, and the group of us who were honored to play in that 83-84 season. We got to a Super Bowl. So I think the tools around you now to get there too. The offensive line is going to be much improved today.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I can't wait to see the new fella, big fella, isn't it?
Hey,
Huge.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Oh, he got a chip on his shoulder. Good for him. That's what you need coming into the league. We're going to talk a little bit more to Jarvis in just a second, but first Jeremy is going to tell you about these new renovations and show you film and think. This is just going to be a classically beautiful stadium. Jeremy?
Yeah, Jimmy, before I do, I have to tell my first interaction with Coach Gates. The guy is a football guy. He gets up, he's there before anyone, he's early, he leaves, the last one to leave the office. But I go to the press conference, and it's the first time I ever met him. And I don't know if you watched his press conference initially, but it was pretty subdued, and he was pretty serious and quiet. It was tough to read, what's he like, right? But as soon as he got off the podium and the press conference was over and the cameras were gone, Dan Marino's walking right in front of me, and Coach slaps him in the ass and goes, "Let's go watch some tape." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So this is what the coach is going to be like. And he's not here to mess around, so I think you guys are going to love him immediately. But yeah, how many of you have been to the stadium in the last 10 years, been to a game? Yeah, that's right. How many of you sat in the sunshine when you were in the stadium and got heat? Your lives are about to change. So I thought I'd just kind of show you a few of the changes we've made. Steve Ross, as you know, has committed $500 million of his own money to fund this stadium and make a statement to South Florida and show his commitment. And yeah, you can clap for that, that's fine. And for Steve, it's about making our stadium a global entertainment destination. Right? It's about the Dolphins first, but on top of that, a lot of people don't know, we had more international soccer matches at our stadium than any stadium in the country. The U plays there as well. And our goal is that our stadium has more Super Bowls, more college football championships, more international soccer, and more major events in any stadium in the entire country, and that's what we're here to do. So I thought I'd show you a video to kind of kick that off.